Good morning, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Drew Jets Show. This week we're going up against the 5-6 Atlanta Falcons. So can the New York Jets beat the first place team in the NFC South? Find out in today's video. Starting off with the offense side of the ball, we're going up against the Falcons defense, which is one of the better units in the NFL. You know, they are currently ranked 14th best right now. They have a nice secondary with Richie Grant, AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates, Jeff Okudah, have a solid run defense. You know, they don't really do anything elite in both phases of the defense, but they're just overall solid. You know, they're a defense that is going to let you score some points on them, but in most of Atlanta's games this year, they've kept it close. You know, most of Atlanta's games this year, most of their losses at least, have been within one possession. So their defense has done a nice job of keeping it close all season long. But like I said, they're going to let you score points on them. Another interesting thing about Atlanta is that they don't really have much of a pass rush. They have 22 sacks on the season, which is the 5th fewest in the NFL. So this week, hopefully we're going to see Tim Boyle have some time to actually throw the ball. And another thing, the New York Jets are also getting healthier on the offensive line. Seems like Mekhi Becton's set in line to play this week. Same thing goes with Dwayne Brown. I mean, he was activated off of IR last week, could have played, sat the bench. Don't know if the New York Jets are going to put him on the field or not. And then the same thing goes with Wes Schweitzer. He could potentially get activated off of IR this week as well. So the New York Jets are getting healthier in the trenches, which is a huge thing for us. And going up against this mediocre Falcons defensive line, it sounds like we could potentially win the trenches in this game, which is huge, because if we're winning the trenches with this healthier offensive line, then that means we could start to get the run game going a bit more. We could try to ground and pound this thing. It's also supposed to be an ugly day in East Rutherford during this game, so ground pound with a healthy offensive line definitely could be the way to go for the New York Jets. And sitting here hoping that the New York Jets are able to do so. But knowing Nathaniel Hackett, he's going to call 30 pass plays, call 10 run plays. We're going to have just a high volume of bad plays on offense. We're not really going to do much successfully on offense. But as I said, Atlanta has a defense that lets you score points on them. We're going to score points. Not a lot, but points are going to be scored. And the main question is it going to be enough for us to win this game? Well, I'm really sitting here thinking that the defense can win us this game, and I really believe that. I mean, Atlanta doesn't have an amazing offense. They struggle when it comes to throwing the football. Desmond Ridder hasn't exactly been a great quarterback for the Falcons this season. He throws a lot of interceptions, doesn't really throw for a lot of yards. I mean, Zach Wilson has more yards than Desmond Ridder. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about right now. So the Falcons really aren't a pass-heavy team. They also have an offensive line which has allowed 30 sacks this year, so the Jets' pass rush also should be able to get home a good bit in this game as well. So on the pass side of things, our pass rush, the pass defense, we definitely should do a good job against Atlanta. It's just the only thing we have to worry about is the Falcons' ground game. They have one of the best run attacks in the entire NFL, led by Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, and Cordell Patterson. And that really, ever since that Al Woods Achilles injury, the New York Jets have struggled a lot when it comes to stopping the run. You know, these past 3 weeks especially, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, and Raheem Mostert all have ran all over the New York Jets. So now this week, against arguably the best run attack in the NFL, the New York Jets are going to have to do everything they can to stop the run. And having a big emphasis on the run is going to be crucial for the Jets in this game. Because I truly believe if the New York Jets are able to contain the run, force the Falcons to throw the ball with Desmond Ridder, we're winning this football game. We're winning this football game. I don't care how bad our offense has played these past few weeks. I don't care how solid Atlanta's defense is. They're a defense that lets you score points on them. And we're going to see the New York Jets score points. It's not going to be a lot, but points are going to be scored. And we're going to see the New York Jets stop this Falcons offense. I don't think they're going to have a crazy day running the football. I think where they're going to force Desmond Ridder to throw the football, which is going to lead to some interceptions. And in this ugly, probably rainy, miserable day that's going to happen in MetLife Stadium, I do think we're going to see the New York Jets awake from their losing streak and finally put another dub on the board. I see the New York Jets winning this football game 5-7. Well, what do you guys think is going to happen in this game? Let me know down below. But I'm your host, Jet, signing off for now. See you guys later.